Maybe. Um,
Just FYI, in case I become incoherent at some point, I picked up a joint of Pineapple Express and it is hitting pretty hard.
I have oil.
Ooh, okay. Noted.
All right. And we are recording. Welcome, fellow adventurers, nerds, and neurodivergents. Sit back, stay hydrated, and prepare yourselves for tonight's adventure. As the Misfits made their way to the nearby ruins last time they encountered some harsh weather, a couple of them got thrown into the air by a tornado. Eventually, they all made their way to the ruins and went in, but after taking some fall damage. They explored, found some weird snake statues and empty rooms. They did, however, come across some alchemy things and potions. They found some scrolls and a new friend as well on their way out. With their new friend, they were told to wait until sundown to leave. They took a short rest, and upon coming out of it, they heard a loud dragon roar. Their path was blocked by an ice wall. There was a small conversation, and both Malachi and Penn thought they recognized a couple individuals. Now they must break out and potentially fight their family and friends. That is where we are picking up from.
I'm banging on the ice. Gordlock, can you hear me?
No
Did they
response.
react at all? No response at all?
No response.
Makes me angry. Damn it! And I'm banging as I whip out my great axe at this point and I start hacking at the ice.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll a weapon attack roll.
Alright, not my character sheet up. Okay. Great axe. What? Well, I'm using a luck on that because that's a natural 1.
Go ahead, mark off a luck.
Okay. Better. 30.
You hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
$20.
Ting!
Not even any little pieces of ice come off?
A couple of pieces chip off. A small crack forms in the closest layer of ice to you. Only
I'm just
penetrates a
screaming.
couple inches.
I'm just screaming my head off right now. Damn it!
We could make shaved ice.
yeah,
I
that's
turned
about
back
as much
and
as I think you can do with that.
What was that?
So that's about as much as I think you're gonna do with that. That ice is too thick. I don't even think they can hear us.
Do you have a better idea, damn it?
Well, a couple of y'all can breathe fire, right? So maybe we can melt it, or if anything, I could possibly burrow a tunnel underneath it, and we can just burrow underneath the wall and underneath them, and escape that way.
An option. I did try to use a dragon breath on it before, and it did practically nothing. Look at.
There is the best course of action then.
Well, wait. And I look at the snake guy. You have any idea?
I've been trapped in here for I don't know how long. I do not know how to deal with this magics.
Magic ice.
Do you think there's another way out?
Well, hold on. If it's magic ice, can it be dispelled?
I am not a spellcaster.
I look back at the rest of the group. Thoughts?
No cones.
Yeah!
I mean, I can try to dispel it, but I don't know if it'll work, seeing that it's dragon's breath. I mean, it's worth a shot, though.
I mean, wait a second. I don't want you to potentially burn up a use of a spell if it's not going to work. A dragon's breath is an attack. You can't dispel an attack after it's happened. And we didn't attempt to counterspell anything. So I feel like we're kind of
I vote for digging.
So
What say you, Goddess?
I don't know. Like you said, it's a waste if it's not going to work. Maybe we could try the digging thing, and if that doesn't work, we'll figure it out from there.
Well, there's nowhere else to go in here, so I look to Penn. And in Draconic, I say, do what you need to, bro.
And as he says that, I wild shape into a giant badger.
Okay.
And I start burrowing down underneath, because I can only burrow 10 feet per move, like, at a time. So I'm 10 feet directly down.
Mhm.
And then I start turning towards the ice wall and going straight. I'm going to ask for assistance from our snake feller, because he can smell the direction we need to go.
Okay. So as you begin digging under, I'm going to need you to make a survival check or a nature check, your choice, either with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. I just rolled twice then.
27? Or so 27.
Ooh.
How far forward are you going? Because it only takes you, so every 6 seconds you can move 10 feet, essentially.
Right. Well, that's.
And you know,
keep,
and you
like,
with the help of your snake friend Kabuto, you are now, you know that you are going the correct direction.
so I'm gonna keep going that way, like 50 feet.
All right, so 10 feet down, 50 feet forward. So that's
Right.
1 minute of digging.
And then I'm gonna. I'm guessing everybody followed.
What does everyone do as he turns into a badger and starts digging?
I'm going to follow them both down.
I will also follow.
I'm right behind you guys. I don't know if Draco's going to fit, though.
Pen, how large is what you turned into? Your large, what, badger?
Medium beast. Come on, get off the screen. How do I get you off the screen? Whatever. Get off the screen. What do I have to roll again? Yeah, there. I just rolled again. Just get off my screen. Yeah, medium beast.
And Draco's large right now.
So that's a no.
Unless he makes the tunnel wider.
Or can we shrink Draco?
Or is there an option to kind of dismiss him to a pocket dimension temporarily?
Put him in the bag of holding.
Can you put a large beast into the bag of holding? And how much does Draco weigh now? I imagine as a large beast, he'd be heavy.
It's creative, so I'll allow it. But,
I have 200 pounds available.
however, Penn is the one with the bag of holding, and he is currently a giant badger.
Oh, that's gonna weigh him
Okay,
down.
No,
so he can dig the hole now?
He could dig a hole and then come back up and animal shape back into himself, but you won't have an exit.
Oh, that's right.
Or you can
Can I
just
carry
make
the
the
bag
hole
of
wider.
holding?
He's already transformed.
Oh.
Animal shape transforms everything on their person.
Just make the
Right.
hole wider. It's literally the easiest thing.
Hey, we can't just take a bag off a badger?
But
No, it magically disappears, and it's just the badger. There is no equipment on Penn currently.
So it's like part of his fur now.
Correct.
I look at Theonis and I use my psychic mind to tell her to let Draco know that once it's safe, we'll come back for him.
Interesting. You hear this message in your mind, Dianus. What do you do?
I completely missed that. I lost my earbud.
Penn, in his badger form, used his psychic mind to tell you to let Draco know that you guys will come back for him once it's safe.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Draco and pet him on the head and tell him, we'll be back. I promise.
Roll an animal
Penn's got
handling
this.
check. Because why not? You are confident that Draco will probably listen to you.
Okay.
He is a protective creature. And the ice wall just blurs the image of what's going on outside. It doesn't completely obscure it.
So he'll still be able to see me, so he should be alright.
If you don't get into trouble.
True. We have to be cautious, guys, and stay together as a group.
Penn, also, you would have had to spend another minute after you dug your 60 feet to come back up and use your psychic mind because the creature has to be within sight of you.
That's fine.
And I assume that you would have. I assume you. Did you make your path wider when you did that, or did you just go back the way you came?
I came back. I just came back the way I came.
Okay.
As I go back down this time, I'm gonna make it wider.
Okay. So you end in the same spot, 60 feet out, but now it's a 20-foot wide tunnel.
Right. I'm gonna turn around and message and put my paws up and calm them, like, hold on a second. And I'm gonna burrow 10 feet up, and I'm just gonna like pop my head out and see what I see. See if they're still there, if we're like past the ice wall, where exactly we are before I just open up this big hole in the ground.
So you pop out. Let's see. I need this. You pop your little head out about 15 to 20 feet away from the three dragons and the three humanoids in front of them.
Uh,
They all just look at you.
I just kind of like frantically like look at them and like go back down.
Make an athletics check.
Athletics. 16.
Let's see. What's your armor class as a large badger?
I just cleared it. Give me one sec. Giant badger. In 10, I think. Yeah, 10.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as a giant white dragon tail slams down on your head right as you go back under.
So then I come falling back down the hole that I just burrowed, and I end up while shifting back into my regular form and apparently fall on whoever was underneath the hole.
Well, it would have been
If anybody.
it would have been Malachi and Kabuto that were following directly behind you.
What the What just happened?
Yeah, they're still there, and I just got smacked with a tail. It kind of really hurt.
Ah, damn it.
How much HP does a giant badger have?
13.
So you took 4 points carryover.
Yeah. Here's your giant badger, only has 13.
Well, we're not getting out of here. I guess we'll keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this again. I'm just not gonna. We're gonna go like a lot further this time before I pick my head up. I'm gonna transform back into the giant badger and burrow. I don't know, let's say 100 feet forward, and then I'm gonna come back and make it wider.
You said 100 feet forward from where you are.
Yeah.
Just for perfect clarification.
Now, as he's doing this, we're still following behind him. So, can Penn understand us in his giant badger form?
Yes.
Okay. I would pat him. I guess I'd pat him on his rear then, because he's a giant badger at this point, and I'm behind him. Trying to get his attention. And I would say, before you pop your head up, because we're 10 feet underneath, we're 10 feet below the ground, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Before you pop your head out, maybe I'll try using my divine sense because that does detect celestials and demons and stuff within 60 feet. And I'm going to ask him what he thinks.
I start shaking my little badger head up and down.
Okay.
Well, a giant badger head, I should say.
Giant badger head. Yeah.
I cannot help but wonder if 10 feet of dirt will hold up a giant grown white dragon or if it will collapse.
You want to collapse him into the tunnels?
I didn't say I wanted to. I'm just saying, will that?
Okay, yeah, I don't want the tunnel to collapse on us.
True.
Maybe
wait. I have a question, and I'm like putting my hand up real quick.
Pen, you can't respond.
Maybe
You're a giant badger who's already dug the tunnel 100 feet forward.
Right.
But he can understand us.
Yeah, but he can understand you, but you guys have voiced this concern all while he had already dug a 20-foot wide, 10-foot high tunnel.
Well,
That's
he's too
fine.
busy badgering.
Yes.
That's quiet you. But at the same time,
Hey, Pen,
this present
roll a D100 for me.
Fuck.
Well, there it is. 33.
You know, you don't have a lot of experience with digging or being a badger or wild shaping. You probably should have thought through how much dirt was above you when you started digging.
Yeah.
There's some rocks starting to fall down behind you now.
Oh shit. We all are they like starting to fall like dangerously now or
Not
like
on,
collapse?
not above you because you are now 100 feet from where you're 150 feet from the entrance and 100
Okay.
feet from where he poked his head up.
But the tunnel's starting to collapse
Behind
from
you.
where we're behind us.
About 15 feet behind you.
Okay. We need to move now. I'm gonna like push on Penn's rear. Dig deep, dig fast.
So I'm gonna start going downward at a diagonal, like a downward diagonal direction, like 20 feet.
You're digging down?
Yeah, like a downward forward angle. Like it's
Does
still
a
going in
giant
the direction we're going, but downward.
what senses does a giant badger have?
Dark vision, 30 feet, and then passive perception. I don't know why that's on these senses.
Okay. Sure, you dig down 20 feet.
I'm just gonna look back at the group and like kind of like nudge the direction that I should dig, or continue to go down. Like,
So we've
I'm
gone
gonna like move
120
my
feet.
paws like.
No, you've gone 10 feet down, 150 feet forward, and another 20 feet down. Are you going straight down, Pen, or are you going 20 feet down at an angle? Like a slide?
Down at an angle. Slide.
Like a slide?
Also,
Yeah.
So you've gone probably about, you've gone 10 feet down, 150 feet forward, and then an additional, I'd say probably 10 feet down and 10 feet over.
so 180, 190?
You're at you're at 160 feet from where you started, 20 feet underground, approximately.
Okay, so we've moved a total of 180 feet.
Yes, 20 feet down and 160 feet forward.
Also, Pen, we wouldn't be able to understand you unless you're using your psychic mind.
Correct.
Right, I'm doing this all like in like hand motions, like with my paws, like pointing like down, left, like which way should I go now?
Do I need to roll to be able to intuit what he's gesturing, or would I be able to ascertain that he's clearly pointing in these certain directions?
Roll a. Just make a general intelligence check.
13.
Badger sign language check.
He's he's definitely doing something.
I'm gonna gesture in the same directions as he is.
Anyone else have any other ideas?
Mm,
I'm just gonna look at
not
now,
really.
and I'm gonna use my psychic mind. I'm not playing charades. I want to know which direction.
Ah, is he shouting in my mind? Because that would be pretty loud then.
I don't know. Pen, are you shouting?
Um, no, but I said it very sarcastically.
I'm gonna look at him kind of like with a deadpan look,
Mm-hmm.
and then be like, "Okay, um, yeah, let's start going up on an angle, and then you can poke your head out because I just realized I can't feel my divine sense, and I'm like gesturing, but I can't feel it. That's basically because I've used it up already.
Pen, make another nature or survival check. This time straight, not with advantage. Okay?
Later.
Can accurately de- you can accurately decipher the direction in which you need to go.
So then I'm gonna start going in that direction in an upward manner. Um,
How far forward and how far up?
mm, 10 and 10?
So another 20-foot diagonal.
Yeah.
Alright. That puts you 10 feet from the surface. You're still underground.
Oh. I'm gonna try to peek my head up there. See. Well, before I
No,
do
you're
that,
still 10 feet under.
right? So I gotta poke.
Okay.
I gotta dig 10 feet up.
Yeah, so do you want to do 10 feet straight up again or do you want to do 10 up, 10 over?
I'm gonna do a diagonal again, so this way, if I happen to get smacked, I'm not gonna fall 10 feet.
Okay. Let me make sure my calculation is correct. The ground is getting significantly wetter here. The dirt feels more moist instead of dry. But as you peek your head up, you see you are about 65 feet behind the largest dragon, and they're not looking in your direction at this present moment.
I'm gonna look down, like behind me, and whoever's closest, I'm gonna let them know that I think we'll be. I think we'll be able to get away. We're fine.
You also see that you are about 25 feet from some type of water source.
We have there's water close. But I'm not sure if us signaling for the ship will uh, alert the dragons to us. Um, is there wooded areas? It's the grasslands again, isn't it?
It's just grasslands. Yep.
Perhaps once we get Draco, collapsing the tunnel wouldn't be the worst idea.
Well,
Doesn't he
all
have
right.
to be underneath them
So
in order to collapse the tunnel?
No, I can make a bomb.
A bomb?
Yes.
What kind of bomb?
The kind that explodes.
Well, I mean, and I'm gonna look at her with just annoyance, pure annoyance.
I'm gonna I'm gonna let out a badger laugh. I
Roll a
don't know what it
performance
would
Just
check.
kind of
sound like.
snicker and smirk.
Roll a performance check on that laugh there, Pen.
Oh no.
And explain how you can make a bomb so quickly.
Weird. Oh, sorry.
That's the 6.
Yeah, you didn't have much control over the laugh, and it was a little louder than you were intending.
Oh no.
Um, I'm going back on the ground.
I can feel it echo.
As the largest dragon turns to see your head sneaking underground, one of its paws steps where you have dug, and it just falls through the earth, and the tunnel begins collapsing behind you guys.
Shit. It's just that one dragon that falls in?
Just one paw, one claw, one arm. Pulls it up. It's only 10 feet down. It pulls its arm up and just kind of looks in the tunnel.
As I see this, I'm gonna look back at Ace and be like, okay, and I'm whispering at this point, okay, explain your bomb idea. And how can you make a bomb?
I'm gonna start digging like 10 feet till I don't know, west. So this way we're out of the sight of the dragon.
1 second. That was 1 minute.
I have to deal with something quick. I'll be back.
Good.
Unlucky. Unlucky, guys. Unlucky. It peers its face down this tunnel. Everybody needs to make a Constitution save.
Fuck. Ah, 12.
Wow, 8.
Sucks.
Stay honest.
I got a 12.
Roll 1 for Draco.
Or no. Sorry. I got an
Draco's not
18.
in the
My bad.
Okay, roll 1 for
Draco's not in the
Draco.
tunnel. But he's not in the
Is
tunnel.
Draco with us?
No, Draco's not with us.
That's right. You told him to stay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now whether he stayed or not, that's
Well, you rolled on your animal handling check a 17. So let's have Draco make an intelligence check. 18. So he does understand you. So he's actually not with you. He's all the way back, just kind of patiently waiting.
That's a good boy.
Yeah, unfortunately for you all, everybody failed. Just FYI, everybody failed.
Not surprising.
Oh! Oh! god. Everybody takes 81 points of cold damage?
What? Wow. Are you kidding? 81?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Luckily for Ace, she only takes 40.
This is ridiculous.
As this ice breath blasts through you and chills you guys to the bone.
Damn. I'm really hurt.
Seriously, dude.
What do you do?
Uh,
The pathway behind you is now frozen.
it's frozen, but it's also collapsed.
A part of it, only where his foot is collapsed. Then he stuck his head down and blew an ice breath. So it froze the whole passageways. Essentially, it's not really going to collapse much anymore. It's a giant block of ice.
I'm gonna nudge Penn since I'm kind of behind him. I'm gonna be like, "We need to get out of this hole," and I'm like freezing right now.
Yeah.
You're not a badger
He's not
anymore,
a.
Penn.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I know. And I'm pretty sure that was all. I think I've used both of my wild shapes. I think I only have two. Yep. Two are used up. So I cannot become a badger anymore to burrow fast. So, yeah, I got us in a pickle.
Shit, we need to figure out something. Can we see the dragon's head that blasted us? I guess is he looking at us right now, or
You can see the silhouette of one through the very thick ice that is now covering the tunnel and blocking your path back.
the dragon can't see us, right?
You don't believe so. But he's also above ground.
I'm just fuck. What the fuck? We are 10 feet underground, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna look back to Ace and be like, "Okay, bomb girl, do something."
I have no idea what she had in mind, so you're gonna have to wait for her to come back.
That's true. In which case,
I mean, I do have Drake's breath. I can
as do
attempt.
I. Do we want to do like a bomb thing? I mean, well, we're shooting fire. It's not necessarily explosive in nature, right?
No, it's hot and we are kind of slightly frozen.
But then will we just be melting the ice? Or, I mean, I'm just curious as to what happens if you use a fire breath underground, 10 feet underground of compacted earth. Is that
They're
going
very,
to.
yeah,
Hmm?
that might not be good.
Is that, is that going to, hopefully. I don't think it's explosive. I think it's more of like a concentrated beam of fire. And if it's not explosive, we're not going to get the effect that we want. I don't think.
Well, with me having Drake's breath, that would make me immune or like take resistance to fire damage, but I
True.
have 30 HP, so
Yeah, we don't want to risk that right now. And
no.
no, I think
As she says that I cast Mass Cure Wounds at the 5th level, so that's 4d8 plus 6. So I'll roll this plus a d8.
Ooh.
$21.
Alright. Everyone heals 21 points of HP.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Pen. I'm gonna give him a big hug.
But
Well,
we are in a predicament.
on the ground.
We need to figure out a way to get out of here.
I mean, my hands are like tired, so I'm just gonna start digging like I was as a badger. So
I'm gonna, if
I have a
that's the case, I'm
cursory
gonna help
knowledge,
Penn right now.
that I don't know what else to do. I know, for one, we need to go back. We need to figure out how to get Draco back to us because I can, easily make a tunnel anymore. Never mind, we need to get out of here. So we need to find out how to get out of here first, or go back with Draco.
Going
You
back,
see
I
a
think, is a bad
flash
idea.
of blue tail above you in that hole you just peeked your head out of.
Alright, well, regardless, I'm moving away from this hole. I'm just going to start digging at the wall. Well, actually, no, I'll just go backwards. I'll just go back down 10 feet.
Wait, you're digging
The hole
down now?
No,
No, the
he's just
hole that's
going
already
back
there.
down, he's
We can
going
go
back
back.
through the hole, so you're all now clumped together in what I would say is probably a, 60 by 60 foot long, or no, 40 foot long by 20 foot wide area underground.
We need to get out from underground. Because at this point, we're just sitting ducks.
Well, I know, but we had to get out of at least the sight of the dragon. I mean, you could probably still smell us now, but
A flash
at least
of
he can't.
blue tail. Flash of blue tail.
How many tails?
He just saw one.
So I just came down the hall.
Not
Thank
come
God we
down the
moved.
hole, just at the entrance of said hole.
Oh. Um,
What happens?
I don't.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just don't have any other ideas. It's big. Um. Uh.
Maybe we can
I'm
all
terrible
start
with.
trying digging.
I mean, yeah, at this
I'm,
point, we just need to dig. So let's dig.
Let's do it.
I'm terrible with names, but our new friend here, you are somewhat of a serpent.
Kabuto?
Um, do you, uh, can you dig at all? Like, are you that type of serpent?
Well, I am not a serpent at the moment.
Could you, can you become one?
I am unsure. I do not know how to control that.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to do anything you're not comfortable with. So if you don't feel comfortable enough to be able to control your alter form, then maybe now isn't the perfect time to practice it.
You all see this small streak of orange light shoot down the tunnel.
I ready my sword.
What was that?
It
I don't.
hits right in the center of your group. Everyone needs to make a
Um.
dex save.
Oh shit! Fireball. 13.
8.
Well, your two friends saved. So everybody
Barely.
takes 20 points of fire damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to absorb.
Okay. So you absorb it and heal 10 you gain 10 temporary HP. And Dianus, you are resistant to fire, so you
Mm-hmm.
take 10 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
As a fireball explodes in the tunnel. Unfortunately for you guys, this shakes the already tenuous building blocks of the tunnel apart, and rocks and dirt starts crumbling atop of you.
Shit! I'm gonna put my arms up to try and cover myself.
Anyone else have any ideas on what to do?
We we need to get out of here.
Um,
Backtrack or
can I carry
do.
anyone when I misty step?
Generally, no, but I would allow you to make some kind of check to attempt to.
Who's the closest person to me?
A pen or your new snake friend?
Grab pen. I'm gonna try and misty step out of the tunnel.
Which way?
So I would move.
The tunnel is facing north.
It's facing north,
The tunnel
and
is
you said
facing cardinal direction north, so not up, but cardinal direction north. When you exit the tunnel, that's the direction you'd be going.
that the ground was starting to get wet, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to assume that we're getting close to the coast of a coast of some sort.
Or a
So
body
I
of
am
water.
going, or some body of water. So I'm going to teleport. I'm going to attempt to teleport both of us, uh, 10 feet, up, and 20 feet, kind of like northeast.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
22.
Okay, Pen, are you allowing him to do this?
Yes. Yes.
You teleport. So at this point, you can all be moved to this map now. So Kabuto, Ace, Dianus, and Devlin, you are all still underground. Malachi and Pen, you are both above ground now and see exactly what you are dealing with.
Fucking hell. Out of the frying pan and into the fuck pit.
You did say you wanted to do facials.
Oh boy. Uh,
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
as I see all of this, I'm gonna kind of zero in on Erdlock. What does he look like at this point?
He looks as you remember him, but his skin's a bit paler.
I'm gonna be like,
His
old man,
eyes
what the hell? Oh,
his
I'm sorry, go
eyes
ahead.
are a little glazed over too.
Glazed over.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be like, answer me, old man. What the hell are you doing?
No response.
Do I see Elish in front of me?
Yes.
What does he look like?
His normal form.
No different. Aside from the, I guess, the addition. He has 5 tails now, right?
Yes. No, he
Okay.
has 7
No.
tails.
He has 7 tails.
Yes.
He's a 7-tailed fox.
Yes.
Interesting. As I'm gonna look at Elish, excuse me. I'm going to brandish my I'm gonna brandish Sandra the Soul Stealer,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, I didn't use this the last time. Don't make me use it now.
So now, since we're not blurred by ice, we can clearly see that these are our family members. Right?
Yes.
I am not sure what I want to do,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna try this for the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Bones of the Earth,
Okay.
which once will pop up. I am going to summon 6 pillars of stone, first up, in place, in a range that I can choose within 120 feet of me, of
Okay.
a height of 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like scatter them, kind of like around us right here,
Okay.
and make a wall between us and them.
Okay.
While and give us a possibly give us a couple of seconds to either let them come up, like the rest of the group come to us, or us second, you know, think about what we did and possibly retreat.
Let me take a look. Can you show me where you want to put the wall again? Ah, like a parabola type deal.
Yeah, yeah.
And which spell was this?
Bones of the earth. Oh,
Oh, I see it. I
then
see it. Okay, so you make 6 5-foot circles. could technically put them over them. 5. Technically. That.
Yeah.
There. So what are you... Dianus, what are you doing?
Oh boy. I guess getting prepared to start fighting.
You're still in the tunnel.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you hear
I'm
that
stuck in there yet?
they misty stepped out of the tunnel. So you just saw
Well,
them
I thought when you said
vanish.
Missy
You got
stuff,
hit
we
by
all were.
fire. You got hit by fire. You saw them vanish. You hear this loud rumbling above you, and you hear Malachi yelling things.
There's really not much I can do. I'm kind of stuck.
You're just in the tunnel. You can get out of the tunnel.
I can get out of the tunnel now?
Yeah, you can move out of the tunnel. You just got hit with a fireball.
Alright, well, I'll kind of shake that off and start crawling my happy little kitty butt out of the tunnel.
Okay. You get out of the tunnel. Devlin follows you. Ace is going to follow all of you. And Kabuto follows you. As you come out of the tunnel, you see these 6 5-foot wide stone pillars making this kind of barrier temporarily here for you.
You look at Penn and say, "Good job."
Yeah, well, now since they know we're here, maybe we can signal for the ship, but
Yeah,
maybe
who has the
hide the
flare?
signal but maybe hide this signal behind this 30-foot wall, like
So,
so that they can't see it.
shoot it on an angle.
But yeah, but I don't know if they'll see it if we don't shoot it high enough in the air. That's
We
the thing.
gotta risk that. We need the ships.
Well
And
then,
maybe we'll just have to hold them
shoot it
until the
out
ships
towards
get
up
here.
over the water.
Okay, can I do that? Can I shoot the flare on an angle out towards the water?
Do you still have the flare or have you used it?
Oh, who had it?
Ace, maybe.
Maybe.
I
Can
thought you
you
guys
produce?
had used it to call the ship when you left the Dragon Temple.
No, that's very possible. We didn't get another one.
Nope.
Pen, can you produce a flame to shoot into the air?
I, I could. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna produce a flame and shoot a little fireball type flare out over the water.
Okay,
It
as
only
you
goes
do
30
that,
feet before.
let's see. The stone pillars you created evaporate.
What?
But by 2 ice dragon breaths. They just took a combined total of 112 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
There's an ice wall there though now.
Well, that's kind of a good thing for the moment, but we're definitely not at our best at the moment.
No,
So
we're
we
not.
can't. Our survivabilities of this battle are not the greatest right now. So we need to find a means of escape out of this situation. Hopefully that signal was enough for reinforcements.
Hopefully, but that
I'm not
also
sure if we
means that
should
we have
still
to.
just stand here or move.
But where are we going to move? We're on a coast. There's nothing but
Well, dude,
grassland here.
You're next to
What's
some
what's
sort of body of water. You don't know what it is.
um, um, oh, wait,
Hmm.
don't I have a certain spell?
Is it a big body of water?
No, it looks more like a river.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Or like a larger creek.
Is it how fast is it flowing?
Make a nature check.
Um,
Nature check. 14.
Fast.
Fast?
Yep. Sure, that's water, it's moving.
I'm gonna look at everybody. I'm gonna look at Penn and be like, we can fight or we can try to swim.
well, at the moment I can't make us breathe underwater, but maybe would Ace is shape water? Would she be able to create like in a bubble around our heads so we can breathe if we go underwater?
That
Like if
would
the
be
current's
very
strong enough where
useful.
it takes us under?
That would be very useful. But I don't think Ace came back yet.
No, not at the moment.
It
But
does not give you the ability to create an air bubble.
Yeah.
okay.
It
Damn
gives
it.
you control over the water.
So could it like sweep us out to what kind of body of water we're next to?
Is there a coast on the other side of this
It's
river?
not large enough to have a coast. It's like a fast flowing creek or shallow river.
What's on the other side of this shallow river?
Oh, it's
Grasslands.
shallow.
More grasslands?
Yes. Yes, it's shallow. From what you can tell, it's clear, so you
Oh,
can see the bottom. You think it's shallow. It's not deep. It doesn't look like it's deep enough for any type of boat travel minus like a canoe or something.
oh well then
I say we jump.
I'm all down for getting wet and trying to get across this river.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in.
Mind you, Draco is still back in the temple.
Oh,
I mean,
Yep.
can't you summon him to you, or can you dismiss him and then to a some sort of like, I don't know.
I mean, I could. I mean, he could be kind of, hate to say it, but like he can be our distraction while we get away.
um, can
I
you
don't.
use your thaumaturgy and yell to him through the tunnel?
I mean, I could, but
I
is
don't
he
want to
able
see
to get
Draco
out of the
like that.
tunnel? Me
Because
neither.
I started to make it bigger, hoping he can fit through it,
I
That
mean, I
is
could
true.
try.
but I
See
was
if he
also
can wiggle
hoping to
his.
still be able.
What are
Guess
you
I
doing?
could try. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to call the Draco and See if he'll try to scoot through the hole.
Okay. Are you using thaumaturgy to do so?
Yes.
Roll a performance check with advantage.
Hmm.
14.
Roll a perception check for Draco. Okay. It was loud. You think he
Loud, but
heard
did
you?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I think maybe your voice came out for those hole, the other hole I made instead of going all the way down the hill. Maybe the dragons heard it.
Probably.
Hopefully that'll give us a little bit more distraction. But let's get across this river, I guess. I mean, no, we can't. No, we got. Oh, here we go.
Are we
Not
gonna fight
even
then?
30 seconds goes by when you see Draco climbing his happy ass out of the.
I'm gonna start jumping up and down and be like, yeah, Draco, I knew you could do it.
He looks very unhappy.
It's okay, buddy. I'm gonna go over and give him a big hug, pat him on the head, and tell him, okay, now we gotta get across here. We've gotta make it quick.
Are we going
Well,
across now? Or are we getting there?
well, he can fly you across. So
That's true.
Well, he could fly 45 foot across.
45 foot per turn.
Yeah.
Technically, it's double that if you use your action to dash.
Okay. Yeah, let's get across this river.
So who's getting on Draco's back?
How many people can he carry?
2.
Carry me and
Ace.
Devlin.
Yeah,
Ace is a water genasi. She likes
she's
water.
fine. Yeah, she's
I'm
perfectly fine here. Oh,
Ah, there she
yay.
is. We're getting to go swimming, Ace.
Hot
Yep.
damn.
Your
Favorite
time to
thing.
shine.
You also got blasted by another ice breath and a fireball.
Yeah, we got fucked up.
We did get fucked up.
Draco
But-
squeezed himself through like a really tiny hole, so we're good to go now.
Good job, Draco.
It wasn't tiny anymore. It got blasted by a fireball.
Well, he's kind of big, so
Welcome,
I'm gonna motion over to the kind of like lizardy man. I'm gonna
Mhm.
point into the water, and then I'm just gonna jump in because that seems to be what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm already in the water.
Okay. And who's flying?
Wait, I can fly. So
fly like
Would
an
I be
eagle.
able-
You can fly for a minute. No.
would I be able to carry
Your
somebody?
spectral wings don't give you flight, do they?
Yeah, jump flight.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, where?
Jump flight. As a bonus action, you may attachment for special wings. For the duration, you gain flight speed equivalent to your walking speed, and you can hover. Once you have this trait, you can't use it again until a long rest. So I'd be able to carry somebody?
You'd have to make a strength check depending on who it is.
Well, I'm not that strong. So. Malachi, did you not want to get wet? Or did you want to get wet? I know Ace don't care, so it's either you or our new friend.
I'm gonna look at the snake. Well, I mean, I feel like I'm already in the water, right? So I'm just
You
gonna
didn't
kind
jump in
of.
the water yet, unless you did.
I'm gonna look at the snake guy and be like, "How good are you in the water?"
Oh, don't worry about me.
Then I'm gonna look at
Alright.
Penn and be like, "Okay, if you can carry me."
Alright.
He's a
Well,
waterman.
then I guess I'll attempt to fly Malachi across the water. Like I'll pick him up. Try to.
Your new friend, by the way, vanishes
Disappears again.
and just, yeah,
Great.
just gone.
Just gone. Nice.
He's
Another one.
really good at that.
Yeah. Reminds me of somebody else I used to know.
Huh.
Right.
Okay, so Devlin and Dianus are on Draco. Penn, you are carrying Malachi. So make a strength check for me.
Come on, computer. Oh, okay.
It's a struggle, but you're able to do it.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think you need to start laying off the arrow. It feels like you got a keg in there.
Don't you start with me, damn it.
Ace, it feels harder for you to swim in this water, but you're still making it.
Is it gelatinous?
No, you're just exhausted.
Oh,
You have one level of exhaustion, so.
yeah, that'll do.
It's not affecting your movement speed at all currently, but it's just your body is very drained and you are not having as much fun as you normally do in this water.
Life or death situations aren't meant for fun.
Penn, what's your fly speed?
30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna say your fly speed while carrying somebody is 15. Even your strength check was to pick them up, but it slows you down because it's heavier. So your fly
Okay.
speed's cut in half while carrying somebody. Draco's perfectly fine at 45 feet. So, Penn, per turn you can go 30 feet if you use your action to dash. Draco can go 90 feet if he uses his action to dash. And Ace, you've got your normal swim speed.
Yep. 30.
Or 60 if you choose to use your action to dash. Are you all keeping pace with each other, or are you just getting out of dodge?
Keeping
I-
pace. We want to stay as a group. We don't want to get separated.
Yeah, we
Okay,
definitely
have
want to
that,
stay as a group.
have that bow ready just in case that you need to like take some distraction shots.
Wait, say that again?
So have your bow ready just in case you need some distracting shots if they come after us.
I've had my bow ready since before we left the whole dry land.
Already a bow as well.
I will wave a swordfish from the water that I have.
A swordfish?
You grabbed a swordfish out of the river?
Yeah.
Roll a survival check. Or a nature check.
Speechless. Speechless.
Did you say nature or survival?
Yeah, one or the other, whichever one you want.
I imagine like a cartoony swordfish, so like when she shakes it, it's like a.
Old man Cobb's gonna be jealous.
Oh my god.
You find this poor swordfish in this shallow area. It's a small swordfish, but it's a swordfish.
Like a dagger-sized swordfish?
Yeah, like a baby.
He got lost.
Why are you?
Ace will love and hug it and hold it forever.
It'll be my squishy.
This is no time for squishies.
So you are all moving 30 feet per turn.
But he's so cute.
Behind you, you see the dragons take flight.
Oh shit! In our direction?
You're not sure yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna ready. Since Penn's carrying me, I'm gonna ready my longbow and just kind of aim in the direction of the dragons just to see what they're doing. I'm gonna ready a shot in the event that they start moving in our direction, like moving aggressively in our direction.
Does your bow have a scope?
Do they have scopes in
No,
this town?
it's a
Yeah,
it's a bow.
I mean, it's a corpse slayer longbow, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's
no
a
scope.
longbow that's magically enchanted.
Long blow.
Yep,
It's a
long
long,
blow.
yeah,
It's a
it's a
long
big
blow
long.
that's magically enchanted.
Wow, I
Lovely.
didn't think we had those in the 80s.
Yeah.
So Matt, I just imagine that I picked you up by my feet and I'm holding you by your shoulder.
Wait, say that again.
So I just imagined that I picked you up with my feet and I'm holding you by your shoulder.
With your long blow.
Okay. What's my long blow?
Yeah. No scope. There's no scopes. It's literally
scope.
just a magically enchanted bow.
Range 150 to 600 feet.
Now, range 150 feet or long range 600 feet at disadvantage unless you have sharpshooter.
Okay. How far away are we?
By this point, you've gotten about 60 feet away as a group.
Okay.
Dragons are just hovering. They haven't moved towards you yet.
Okay. I'm just holding my aim.
Then, out of nowhere, they vanish.
As it just disappear?
As in, there's a bright flash of white light and they're gone.
Oh.
Where's the white light
hell was that all
originate
about?
from?
Wait, white.
Where's the white light originating from?
Yes.
Hard to tell because your vision went white.
So again, just whatever we all were seeing just goes immediately white, or is there something that emanates a bright whiteness in the area of the dragons that just blinds the area, or is it simply that each individual person is being blinded by some sort of white light?
No, the area itself was encompassed in white light.
Yeah, I'm
Interesting.
gonna say that only the people looking at the dragons at the time seen it. I'm gonna say that I didn't because I was looking in the direction I was flying.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
does that mean
you
Ken
still
didn't see
saw
it,
a
or
white light.
okay?
Okay. So it was that bright that I still see it in like my peripherals. Like it was like a flash.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
As
What
it
was
kind of
that?
flashes, yeah. What the hell was that?
Did any of you ever see that light before?
Not at all.
Penn
Where'd
and
it come from?
Dianus, both of you roll a history check.
So
Something is familiar about this white light, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
that
Does the white light cause any sort of memory for me? Like maybe remembering appearing on the ship?
You stumbled out of the forest.
I stumbled out of the forest onto the ship.
You stumbled out of the forest and a scout crew found you on the shore.
I thought that I just kind of woke up on the ship with everybody else, like
You did,
initially.
but you were told that you were found stumbling out of the forest.
Ah, okay.
um, I'm gonna fly like closer to Draco, and I'm gonna ask Dev. Didn't you say that before you got here you seen a white light? Was it like that
Uh,
flash that I just seen?
oh, let's find out. Was it like the flash that you saw, Devlin? Why does she have advantage on history checks? I'm not gonna question that. 17. Uh, very similar, yes.
I wonder. And they just they're not so that I kind of like turn my head around and look and notice that they're completely gone.
The ice wall is still there, and the cave is still the tunnel still collapsed in the one area.
Where, Dev? Do you remember where you appeared when you got here?
Hmm. I. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, neither are we, because we were told that we were found along the shore of, I'm guessing, this river. I mean, I don't know how many more rivers are in the area, but I remember waking up on a ship, but the captain said that they found us along the river. Right? Is that what he told everybody else?
Yes.
Mhm.
Whoa,
I was
behold,
talking.
round a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho. I'm assuming I can't hear anything because I'm down in the water and everybody's flying.
They're flying. I assumed that they were flying low enough to stay together.
Oh, I don't know. I just assumed I couldn't hear anything.
Now Malachi's feet is like skimming the water.
My feet are getting wet.
Well, lift your legs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Up, damn it.
I'm not your steed. You don't command me.
It saved you from a dirt nap. You better keep my feet wet. Keep my
I'm
feet not wet. Dude,
gonna
No,
poke.
now we're even.
agreed. I'm gonna
Alex,
look down and I see Ace like trying to play with my feet, and I'm gonna like pull them
something
up.
in your foot. It could
Nope.
be a tentacle.
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm.
Pretty sure it's a tentacle.
Nope. Not playing this game with you, Water Witch.
What?
All right. Go.
Not at all.
Somebody roll a D100 for me.
I'll do that. 28.
The clear skies turn into some light rain as clouds start rolling in.
And now
Oh,
I'm
more
wet
rain.
regardless.
You're getting wet anyway.
I have a question. Do we know where we're going?
Yeah, where are we
Nope,
going?
we're not really.
You're following a body of water.
Good. Then we're not.
We we were going away from the dragons, but now the dragons are gone. So
Are we going north or south?
You're going north.
We're going north.
Ish. North-ish.
Interesting.
so where would we be in the like? Where would Lovers Lake be compared to where we are?
You're not sure, but around this time, your spectral wings fade and you drop both yourself and Malachi into the water.
Oh, oh.
Oh,
Okay, so
yeah.
just FYI, we were
Yeah.
in the ruins to the left of the strange grasslands, correct?
Yes, you are in the western ruins of the strange grasslands.
And when we came out of the ruins, we dug 120 feet going west.
You think
Or-
so?
Okay. And you said currently we are
Well, it actually
floating-
technically would have been 120 feet going, no, it was east. 120 feet going east.
going east.
Mhm.
Okay. And then you said we're currently flowing north.
Oh, you were moving north, now you're just sitting in shallow water getting more wet.
But we're not like there's generally like a flow to the water. We were
Yes,
flowing
but
north.
it's shallow, so it's not pushing you.
Okay. And have we gone to the ruins at Lover's Lake already?
Yes. That's where you fought the mummy.
I feel like we're going back in that direction.
Maybe.
We can either continue to adventure or try to figure out a way back to the city and take a day in the city, to pick up some
we need-
supplies, eat, drink, get some good night rest.
Well, have we officially explored all of the areas within the strange grasslands and the Ectherian grasslands?
There are two things left on. Well, no, there's the ruins in the marshlands, and there's a cave in the grasslands that you have not touched yet.
Okay, so that's everything to the right.
There's that
Okay.
opening in the forest that I found too when I was scouting.
Yes, but there's no
Which-
easy way to get through the forest.
Which forest is that?
The one to the east of your home base town of Ekthire,
Okay.
or city of Ekthire, I should say.
I'm not quite ready to go back, but if you want, we can get out of here and maybe find a place to camp and rest. Because I am exhausted.
I think we all are.
Ace, as he says he's exhausted, you feel your exhaustion just through every single bone in your Genasi body.
Nap is good.
Okay? Where are you going? You have no idea what time it is. You think you know what direction you're going in. You're all wet.
Is it day or night?
Hard to tell with the cloud cover.
Okay, so there's an overcast. Because it's raining. Gotcha.
And your friend with the good smell couldn't tell you. It feels like it's only been, not even an hour since you left and were digging and messing around. That would mean it's somewhere around early afternoon.
Where's the reptile man? Did he ever reappear?
Nope.
Nope, just gone.
Remember, he said he was hunting somebody.
I wish I remember his name. I'm terrible at names.
Kabuto.
Kabuto.
I'm gonna say that we should just get out of the water, find a spot not too far away from the riverbank, and just kind of try to rest and get, maybe create some sort of shelter or anything if we can. But we need to rest.
I definitely want to get out of the water. Sorry for dropping me off.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Things happen. I'm heavy.
What kind of shelter are we making?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just suggesting stuff. I have no magical means to do this. I would just be trying to hunker up underneath the biggest tree.
No trees.
No trees.
Just tall grass.
Well, this sucks.
Actually, one person make a perception check with advantage.
I'll do
This
it.
would probably be a good one.
A
Damn.
30. All this time you spent in and around the grasslands, you haven't seen a single tree. But somehow, playing in the water, even with your exhaustion, through the rain and the clouds, you find a singular tree about 40 feet away from the water.
Hey guys, there's a tree.
I'm gonna move
Make
as
someone
quickly as I
shelter.
can over there.
How big is this trip? Well, let's say close to it. See if it's big enough to like.
If it's
Possibly
40 feet,
It has-
it's 40 feet away, and it looks pretty big.
Yes.
It's
As
pretty.
Ace points it out to everybody.
It's better than nothing.
It's like one of those big weeping willows.
Oh no. I'm moving towards the weeping willow.
Okay.
I'll go to the tree too. I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Draco and lead him over to the tree.
I mean, you're still flying.
Oh. Haven't landed yet?
No, Penn only crashed into the water because his wings faded.
Okay. I thought I had enough time to get across already.
Yeah, you're still flying. I mean, Draco can just stay in the air and just flap his wings and just keep you still, but you're still in the air.
Kinda. Oh. Alright. Once we get off the water, land.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my fishy in a water bubble to bring him with me.
You understand, you're going to have to continually cast Shape Water every hour. To
I
keep
mean,
your fish.
Pen, can I put my
Yeah.
fish in order?
Can you put the fish where?
In your mortar?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hand her the mortar. Baba Yaga's mortar.
I just fill it with water and put my fish in and
As
carry
you
him.
put the fish in the mortar, it adjusts its size, and you fill it with water, and you now have a baby swordfish.
We have a mascot, you guys.
Oh God. Why won't you just set that thing free?
The same reason we won't set you free.
Oh God. Where am I exactly?
In the
As far
water.
as I thought I was getting
You're
out.
stuck with us.
Were you getting out?
I thought I was, but at the same time, if I heard this, I would turn back around and I would literally just try to kind of throw myself at Ace and like try and choke her.
I mean, she's already out of the water.
Wait, then I thought I was getting out of the water beforehand too.
If you were,
I
then
was
you
still
are.
in the
Then you
water.
were getting out of the water. Yes.
Okay, okay. So I'm on land.
Yeah, everyone's soaked though.
Yes. All right. So then I'm just kind of you. I think it's from Family Guy. You guys not Family Guy. Futurama. You guys know the monkey that kind of like stares and points angrily.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing to
Yeah.
Ace.
Angry monkey.
As you
Um,
guys
Yeah,
are getting out of this body of water and moving towards this tree, we're going to take a quick break. We will be back here shortly to see what comes of the rest of their adventure and their night's rest here in the grasslands. We will see you in a moment.
see you then.
She's Ariel.
I do, however, like my limbs to remain intact,
Indeed.
attached to my
Not
torso.
cemented.
Attached and not upon.
In which case, I can't see how you would be able to befriend a shark because it would gnaw upon your limbs.
We
Yeah,
are
but the
back.
problem is Ace would bite.
We're back.
Hello.
We apologize,
Hey.
audience. We were talking about sharks.
Many other things.
You will leave the other things out of our innocent audience's ears, you pervert.
We left off with the Misfits being soaked and drenched by rain and river water, finding a random tree in these otherwise grassy grasslands, and heading towards it. It's rather peaceful. It's a light, calm rain. It's not aggressive, and there are no tornadoes in the area.
Bahamut for small miracles.
What are you all doing?
Trudging on towards the tree.
I wanna kind of investigate around the tree, just make sure that I'm not just gonna get grabbed up by some roots and like sucked under the ground or anything.
Roll an investigation check.
Did I help her?
Sure, roll an investigation check with advantage.
Copy that. Disadvantage. 25?
It looks like a normal tree. Some vines hanging from it. All the leaves are... It's got thick brush, so the underneath is dry. Vines hanging down that are different from the rest of the leaves that are weeping down, giving it its name. It's a solid tree trunk.
We at the tree yet?
There are some large roots, creating little pockets and areas that will be good for sleeping in or covering up for shelter.
As I get closer to it,
Alright.
it literally looks like an oasis. So I'm like,
It's pretty tall as well.
Huh?
It's a lengthy and girthy tree.
as long as it keeps us dry.
Are there lower branches, like the thicker branches, not like the weeping?
Yeah, there's branches. It's a taller tree, but there are layers of branches in which you could use to climb up if you would like.
Yes. Where I would like to perch.
This reminds me of a male Ganassi I used to know.
Oh.
Lengthy, girthy, many layers. Like an onion.
You approach this
As we get
tree.
to
It looks safe. Dianus climbs up into its upper branches. Draco tries to follow you, Dianus.
I don't think you can fit up here, buddy. But you can lay right here below me.
You see him, his body language kind of changes, and he looks a little dejected, but he lays down underneath you.
You can always go lay with Dev. I just want to keep an eye out, buddy.
Dev is also in the tree.
You can lay with
Aw.
me.
She's on the other side of the
Yeah.
tree, though.
Go cuddle with Ace.
He goes, finds Ace, and lays up with her.
I would like to poke Malachi with a stick. You.
Oh no.
Do you have a
Make fun-
stick?
No,
We're in a
she
tree.
better
How is there
not.
no sticks under a tree?
I see her. What is she doing?
Roll
Like,
an
can I see what she's
investigation
doing?
check. Are you
I
trying to
see
be
what she's
stealthy?
doing.
No. I was just gonna poke him, assuming that he's not looking at me, so that I can tell him to make fire.
Okay.
You can just as easily ask me to make fire.
So, Malachi, roll a perception check. Ace, roll an investigation check.
20.
That's a natural 20.
It is.
So I can add a D4 then, right?
Sure.
Use my D20 against me.
Doesn't matter.
15. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. What are you doing, Ace?
Yeah, Malachi, you don't know what she's doing.
Nope,
You're
not a
just
clue.
glad not to be wet anymore. Or at least not getting constantly more wet over time.
I'm not even paying attention to her anymore. I'm just kind of like resting next to the tree and enjoying the dryness of it all.
Ace,
Trying to dry off myself.
you find various sized sticks of different lengths, widths, curvatures. Some have multiple points.
Multiple pointy sticks. I will gather them all.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to where Malachi is peacefully resting and drop them atop of him.
Malachi, you get a bunch of sticks just fall on top of you.
Make fire!
What the hell? What?
Make fire! You're human. That's what you all do.
I am soaked, tired. I have no more magic, and I try to make a dragon breath, but it's just kind of like a belch of black smoke.
You'll be less wet if you make fire.
I throw down all of the branches on the ground. I take out one of my torches.
Mm-hmm.
I light it, and then I toss it into the bundle.
Do you have
Of,
matches
of
or
blankets.
tinderbox to light the torches with?
I do have a tinderbox, yes.
You know you can just use the tinderbox to light the sticks. You don't need to light the torch to light the sticks.
Oh, now I know, but
Sure, you
You're
can
fine.
throw a lit torch into the center of all the sticks.
before I do that, I'm gonna light the torch with my tinderbox.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it in my hand, and I'm gonna look at Ace and be like, sometimes. And then I'm just gonna toss it into the fire, into the pile of sticks.
And other times, you're useful.
And you now have fire. Albeit a rather small fire.
Go get more sticks, Water Witch.
I spit water at him.
Where is this fire?
Like, it's centrally in the largest space between the roots of the tree.
So there's branches above it?
Yes.
Okay.
And you see
I'm
Dianus
good.
and Devlin are occupying a couple of the branches on the tree. What was that?
Alright, I'm gonna pull my rope out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna tie a rope between two branches
Mm-hmm.
and make like a clothesline type deal so we can dry our clothes.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Is this like near the fire, over the fire?
Like above the fire, like in the branches, with the branches that are above the fire. So this way it's high enough where the clothes aren't gonna catch on fire, but from the rising heat, it will
Make
hopefully dry that.
Make a dexterity check just for tying the rope properly.
Okay, dexterity check.
Someone want to help him? Seems like a two-person job.
Check.
I don't think I can do it.
Sure. I can help him.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay, Dianis, go ahead and make a dexterity check as well.
Oof.
You can add D4 to it, by the way.
Oh, who? What? Oh. No, that was a dirty 20, not an actual 20. But
No, you're already at a D4, so you can add D4 to yours as well, but you didn't really need it, Pen.
oh.
You guys
Well,
successfully tie the rope. You do notice that the rope's a little damp. Not soaked, but it should probably spend some time getting dry itself.
It was from me, Pen. I got a natural 20.
oh, cool.
Alright, well, we'll let that dry out and then hang our clothes up on it, I suppose. That was a good idea, Pen.
Do we, does everybody want to, do we have any food to prepare, or do we have to eat our rations? I mean, we do have, never mind, I don't want to say that. That's your friend. That's your pet.
My fish?
Fish? We have fish?
No, that is not what I meant.
Look hungrily. Fish?
My fish?
Not gonna share?
We're not going to eat him.
Why do we have fish if not to eat them?
For embattlements. He's a sword.
It's more of a dagger, at best.
You're a dagger at best.
That was an insult to Malachi's manhood.
What?
It's a prick fish.
I'm gonna look down at my pants and I'll be like, lies! If you think you're gonna win a battle with that little fish in there, you're crazier than I thought you were.
Perhaps
I'm gonna take out a ration. I'm gonna eat it because I'm starving.
Okay. We'll remove one from your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I will eat mine also.
Okay. Remove one from your inventory.
We all need to rest.
I'm gonna eat a ration as well.
Okay. Remove one from your inventory. Somebody roll a D100 for me as we go into evening time.
Does somebody have a spare ration I can have? Apparently, I ran out.
I have some.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
The rain continues into the early evening.
Under the branches of this tree, we're effectively dry, right?
You are drying off. Yes.
I'm going to put my bedroll near the fire and Draco and lay down in it because I have exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on with.
Thankfully, just one level.
Yes.
So
Carry on with.
I assume you are then taking an early night's rest?
Yes.
Well, what time is it exactly?
You have no idea.
And
Is
it
it
is
dark?
relative to me.
It's getting darker. The cloud cover's kind of messing with all of you. And being underground did not help.
The whole
Well, I'm gonna
situation is
Up
just.
for the
Go
first
ahead.
watch, so everybody can sleep.
So you're taking first watch?
Yep, since me and Devlin are already up in the tree, we might as well take the first.
Okay. So as evening turns to night, I'll have Devlin roll a D100 for me. Actually, no, I'll be nice. The rain clears up
Something bad
during
was
your
about to
watch.
happen.
Dianus, the rain clears up.
That's a good sight.
The clouds start rolling away, and you see the bright light of the moon. Is that moon not changing phases? You're not sure, you've never really noticed it before. It looks like it's always been full.
That's strange. That's usually something that I would pay attention to.
It's almost like you can't focus on it well.
Like it's kind of blurry.
No, like your mind, you can't remember if it's always been full.
Is Dionysus the only one experiencing this feeling right now?
Yeah, because
The
I'm
rest of
on
you are
watch and you
sleeping.
guys are asleep.
We're all asleep? Okay, yeah. He's snoring then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna kind of shake it off. It's like I kind of remember, but I don't. I'm not quite positive. It makes my head hurt.
Mm-hmm. Roll a perception check. You can add a D4 to it as well. Okay.
28.
Due to the clearing of the weather, it seems that while nature is active around you, nothing seems to be taking notice of you guys here. Are you staying in the tree or are you jumping down to sleep?
I am going to jump down next to Ace and Draco and cuddle up next to Draco because since clouds cleared, it's kind of getting chilly.
Okay. Devlin stays in the tree. Who's taking second watch?
I'll take second watch.
you staying on the ground or are you going in the tree?
I'm gonna go up in the tree.
Okay. At second watch, you notice the fire's getting a little low.
I look around to see if there's any like dead branches on the tree that I can use to feed the fire.
None on the tree, but around on the ground you find quite a few small twigs and sticks that you could feed. In your direct area, you can look around more to see if you can gather some bigger sticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna get down out of the tree and grab a little bit around there and throw it in the fire right now. See if I can find more.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Dirty 20.
Again. Yeah, you find various sized sticks, all dry, some brush, some more twigs. You throw it all in the fire. Dims for a
No, I don't
second.
want to throw it all on the fire, but okay.
Yeah, you add what you need to maintain, and the fire dims for a second before lighting back up. You feel your guys' clothes that are hung up, and they're all pretty dry. However, everyone's been sleeping naked since their clothes needed to dry. And then you climb up in the tree. Roll a perception check.
Perception. It was an 18.
You're not sure if it's the days you guys had, or the stress, or what's going on, or this dull throb in the back of your head, but you swore that the shadows moved.
Like out in the distance in the grass? Or
Yeah, a little further out in the distance, and maybe some things up higher in the tree. You could have sworn that when a vine was swinging, but it is a little breezy.
I'm gonna detect magic, see if there's anything magical besides us around me.
You don't sense anything magical outside of you guys, or the stuff that's on you guys.
I'm just gonna sit here with my head kind of on a swivel.
Okay.
Like constantly looking out. Kind of paranoid-ish.
The rest of your watch goes by uneventfully. Who's taking third watch?
I'll take third watch.
Okay.
Hey, Malachi. I don't know if it's just because I only got a little bit of sleep and I'm still tired, but I think I've seen something out there, so just keep an extra eye out.
And are you pointing in the direction of where you saw your thing?
Yeah, I point like kind of like all around because I seen it in shadows moving from all over the place, like above me, out in the distance. I seen something swing past me. It could have been a vine. I'm not exactly sure.
Just to confirm, you said you saw something move, and I'm gonna kind of gesture like he did everywhere.
Yeah. I had my head on a swivel all night, so I didn't really see anything else, but I could have swore I seen something.
Okay. Appreciated. Get some sleep. Now,
All
question:
right.
since our clothes are hanging, we went to sleep naked. Um, are we doing our watches naked as well, just with like
Yes.
our weaponry? Oh
Yes.
God. See, I shouldn't have asked this. I really shouldn't have asked this, but I like
None of
details.
you have
So,
had, and none of you have ever bought or acquired extra clothing
oh, in
of
that
the
case, again,
Wouldn't
I'm
have
non-fancy
mattered because we got soaked anyway.
of the non-fancy nature. You
so
have
in that
some of
case,
you have fancy clothes,
I think Ace has fancy clothes, right? She has a dress of some sort.
but
She has a pretty dress.
none of you have like other normal clothes.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw my great axe, and I am going to kind of heft it on my shoulders, behind my neck, like behind my head, and
Hmm.
I am going to strut and walk around in circles on the ground because I am not climbing when I'm naked,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just kind of keep a lookout around the area.
You stay away from my dress, Malachi.
I don't want your goddamn dress.
Roll a perception check.
Hold on 1 second. Perception. Where did it go? Oh, there it goes. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna use my last luck on that.
Okay.
Where did it go? Gotta go all the way down here. Yeah. Okay. Come on, perception. The same thing.
You can add D4 if it makes you feel better.
Eh, a 9.
Sure, it's peaceful. It's great. The sounds of nature are out. You can see the stars. The light of the fire is warm.
I'm just kind of like standing in front of the fire and just letting it warm me. Again, with my axe like lifted behind my head, keeping an eye out as best I can. Since again, Penn wasn't very specific,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I won't lie. The warm fire feels good near my manhood. So I'm enjoying all of this. I didn't enjoy that wolf I heard just now, but again, keeping my head on the swivel as best I can.
Nothing drastic or crazy is pinging on your radar.
I'm also feeling a little tired myself, just because emotionally as well, because the thought of seeing Erdlock, it almost looked like a corpse. So I got a lot of thoughts going on in my head as well.
You feel like you're being watched.
Which direction?
All directions.
I take a battle stance with my axe, and I just kind of my head starts darting around.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Again, I'm still moving around the tree just because I'm that's like my sentinel move. Like I'm just walking around trying to keep watch. But again, darting around.
Still, you can't pinpoint what is pinging you. You just feel like you're being watched.
As I walk around, I swear, Elish, if this is you, better not cast any more spells on my manhood. I'm gonna continue walking.
At this point, you get to the other side of the tree.
It's a really big tree.
And you can't see anything. You can't see any of your party because they're on the other side. You look up, you see Devlin sleeping in the branch, but that's about it. Pen. You
Yeah.
are sleeping and having peaceful dreams. All of a sudden, you feel this burning sensation in your chest. And this warmth spreading across your chest.
I start like rubbing my chest in my sleep and start like, yeah, and then like grunting.
As you do, you feel something in your chest where the burning sensation is coming from.
I wake up. Like, what?
Out of the bag of holding, there are these two claws digging into your chest. You have taken 17 points of slashing damage.
The fuck?
Malachi, you don't
Out
see
of
any
the-
of this. You're at the other side.
Alright, this sounds crazy. I'd be walking around, so I'm still okay.
Yep. But this was more of an instantaneous thing.
Ah! What the hell?
I hear that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if I hear that, then I would kind of come rushing back.
Pen, you're
Is it
also
still like
grappled.
digging in my chest? By this claw that's coming out of the
Two
bag of
claws
holding?
that are coming out of the bag of holding. And as you wake up and look, you just see this elongated, emaciated, tortured-looking humanoid face in the darkness before it begins slowly dragging you into the bag of holding.
Have I reached
Oh.
Pen yet?
No.
No. Oh god.
Guys,
If I heard that, then I would dash.
Pen, make a performance check with disadvantage.
uh, 17.
17? Okay.
Mhm.
Dianus, Ace, you hear Pen saying something for help.
I'm gonna scramble and run to him.
Same.
I don't hear him. Yeah.
Oh, Malachi, you do, but you're already running to him.
Yeah, I would increase my speed then, like, to dash over to him.
So everyone's still naked. Just
Yes.
for clarification.
Oh, I don't care.
I've not forgotten that.
But
I've got an axe in hand.
Devlin and Ace, or Dianus and Ace, and Devlin wakes up too. She hops through the branches to get a bird's eye view on what's going on. Dianus and Ace, you both wake up. Ace, you are still exhausted. And you see these two claws coming out of the bag of holding, slowly dragging Pen in towards it, and there's blood coming out from the claw marks. Malachi, you see this as you rush around the corner of the tree.
Would I be able to strike the arms?
You most certainly can try. You might hit
without
Pen.
hurting Pen?
You might
that's
hit
the whole
Pen.
thing. Okay, I'm gonna use my axe. Actually, would I be able to toss my axe down and grab a short sword and try and grab one arm of these things and like try and maybe like saw it off or like stab directly at that arm?
You can try. Dianus, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna go in with a claw attack and bite at the same time. Try to getting it like away from Pen.
Again, you can try.
You want to go for one of these arms, I'll go for the other one.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Both of you roll an attack roll with your respective weapons that you are using.
Okay.
So Malachi, that would be an attack roll with your short sword, and Dianus, that would be an attack roll with your claws, and then bite.
Plus D4.
Plus D4.
Plus D4.
Yeah,
16.
Dianus, you get a plus D4 as well. And Pen, you get a roll. Oh, no, you're not doing it. So, unfortunately, Malachi, you miss.
Shit.
You struggle, but you're too afraid to hit Pen, so your first strike misses. Dianus, you sink your claws and teeth into the arm. And this shriek is released from the bag of holding, from the creature in this bag of holding, and it releases Pen from its grasp from the one claw.
That's right. You get off my Pen.
What is this thing?
Can I shake off the fear and try again at the other arm?
Sure, it wasn't really fear, it was more just you're worried about hitting Pen. So yeah, because you have another attack, so you can go ahead and attack again.
Okay.
I'm good. As you're doing this,
3 attacks, so...
Yeah, you can go ahead and try again.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna try to detach the... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that one misses.
Shit. That hits.
That one hits, and you get it, and the shriek again happens, and it lets go.
What happens to the hands?
They slowly fade into the bag of holding, and the face disappears.
It all recedes back into the bag of holding?
Yes.
I'm gonna take the bag of holding off my waist and I'm gonna throw it.
When did we put a demon in there?
What did the face look like?
It was humanoid, elongated, ghastly, and emaciated looking.
Is there a gender associated with it, or a
Darkness.
race? Darkness.
Half of you are still exhausted. Ace especially.
Darkness is my old friend. There's even a song about it.
Why is there darkness creatures coming out of the bag of holding? What do we put in there?
I don't
Apparently,
know.
we put things
And
in there.
What did you put in there? You put everything in that fucking thing.
I bet you it's
Apparently
those big
something
rolls.
cursed. Give me the
there's a
accurate
bunch of
listing of what's in there.
You, ready your sword
there's
and
a
let's empty this.
Grab my axe.
Ace,
What?
even in your exhaustion, you remember hearing or reading what you thought was a fictional story or legend about a creature that travels between bags of holding and steals or attacks adventurers in their sleep.
What a prick.
Called the Bagman.
Of course it is.
Did
Very
you share
the
this
attack of
info?
the Bagman.
Ace, do you
Only
share
Ace
this
knows it.
info?
Am I fairly aware of how quickly it goes from bag to bag?
No,
Okay.
not currently. You are still exhausted. Something hits you now in this moment that you recognize at least some part of this as some type of legend that you thought was fake.
I will tell them that
Okay.
there was a fairy tale that I heard when I was younger, but I didn't think it was real, and perhaps that's what this is, and we should probably check and make sure it's gone.
Fairy tales. I'm gonna try and open up the bag of holding. I'm gonna like try and open it with one hand, but like maybe ready axe with my other hand, even though I can't really get a full swing on it, just kind of looking intimidating.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the normal bag of holding.
I'm gonna open it up wider just to see if anything pops out.
Nope.
I'm gonna hop back two-handed with my axe.
Slowly shrinks back down to its normal size. Looks normal.
Well, short of getting in there, I guess your bag man. Bye bye.
Perhaps. Let me try something. I will go over and open the bag of holding and tentatively lean towards it slightly and say Bagman 3 times.
Oh man.
It works in fairy tales. Shut up.
Nothing happens.
Of course.
Perhaps it's gone.
Oh, trying to tell me that there's a creature that travels between bags of holding like a portal? Like how does it get from one bag of holding to another?
It's clearly its own particular plane of existence that it lives on.
Look at Ace
Well,
mockingly, and I'm like, clearly.
well, is it?
You are
Has
all
anybody
still
ever wanted to
extremely
be a bag of
exhausted.
holding?
You have not finished your long rest yet.
Us
Can
Have,
I
talking,
dig a
have
you
hole?
you
sleeping.
Can
have
you
you
dig a
ever read any
hole?
stories of?
Can I dig a hole?
Sure. I'm
I'm gonna dig.
assuming bag of holding sized.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you're gonna put the bag of holding in the hole
Yes.
and
At
bury
least
it.
we're done sleeping.
Okay. You can do that.
Going back to sleep.
After an adrenaline filled wake up, you all drift off back to sleep until the morning sun hits your face and you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Hank Bahamut.
Woo.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
But I want to go fishing.
You can
Nope.
go fishing next time.
You have a fish.
Okay.
You have a fish. Be
You
happy
can
with
now
your one fish.
contemplate
But
your
it's not any.
individual existential crises.
We can swap out spells, right?
You could swap out spells. You can, for in Ace's example, she loses her point of exhaustion, so she's back to normal. And now you all get to spend the next just about week contemplating your existence.
Contemplating our existence. Well, we didn't. Only Dionysus had that whole epiphany about the moon, right?
Yeah, but you just had one of your friends get attacked by something that's living within the bag of holding, supposedly.
Yeah, but this
Right.
fairy tales and dragons and
Interdimensional.
ridiculousness, all of this hoo ha and magic.
That hoo-ha just stabbed your friend in the chest.
That's right, and I
Mhm.
cut it. I cut it.
Well, you should probably take its existence more seriously.
Take it all seriously. That's why I use these, and I hold up my axe and my great sword.
All right. Well,
This is going to be a strange one.
we'll pick up from there next time, next week. Regularly scheduled programming on Tuesday instead of Thursday. But until then, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you there.
Bye.
Yes, good night, everybody.
Goodbye and good
Bye.
night.